Welcome guys, Jurassic here. Too back to World War Armies. We're playing on the American side today. Let's go and jump inside the battle, see what we can do. It's going to be the Americans against the Americans. He's got machine gun unit, Perch tank, Wolverine, flamethrower, bazooka squad, light tank, and half-track and engineering squad. So his units are going to be roughly around our strength. So let's use our machine gun squad. You guys come over here, start capturing this crate in the back. Our mortar units are going to be focusing on capturing the three over there. So we'll send our other mortar unit over here to capture the crate. This should allow time for our units to sort of spread out and start capturing stuff quickly as possible here. The one troop in the back here will actually change places with the mortar unit if he's under heavy fire here. That way we can have our weaker unit staying in the back capturing the units, which means we're going to be using our mortar unit over here to capture the side on the right. That way we can just have these guys retreat all the way back in a straight line. They should be able to make it there in time before dying. So machine gun units, you guys just hang out inside that territory there. Mortar units should be good to go. These guys will be capturing that, and we're going to wait and see what happens. If he starts pushing us with a whole bunch of troops, we're going to spend 250 points early game, get the half track, that way we can at least start controlling the battlefield some a little bit easier. His engineering squad ran, saw that we were over here, and retreated away immediately. Our mortar unit is going to be attempting to capture this crate over here. Looks like he does have a machine gun squad moving inbound here, so let's get our machine gun squad over inside the zone. Mortar units, you guys are good to go, so let's retreat you guys back some. You did exactly what we needed you to. Our other mortar squad should be able to start getting in some bombs. Let's get our half track over inside this territory since he is going to be pushing us with quite a bit of troops. His flamethrower squad is going to be immediately hiding inside a building here, so we definitely know that he's going to be the type to hide inside. So we'll get our machine gun units and we'll stick them inside of a building here. Half track's going to be moving inbound here. We'll see if he actually wants to sit here and start doing a battle. Mortar units, you guys start focusing on blowing up his machine gun units. And once we get our enough points here, we'll make sure to slap down some towers here. Our one mortar unit is looking a little bit weak. You guys will be able to capture that here in a second. Retreat back to the base, get some health here. Once we get 150 points, we'll be able to slap that down. Half track's going to be hanging out inside this territory. Focus on the engineers, machine gun units. You guys get out of the building. Let's see. Is he going to run away? He ran away, so we're good to go. Let's just focus on capturing this next unit. All right, so we got plenty of points here, so we'll slap that down. Let's get 150 points. We'll be able to get another. He's got a flamethrower squad that is going to give us a little bit of issues here, so you don't half track. Focus on the flamethrower squad. Machine gun units, you definitely should be able to take care of a couple of engineers. I'm not too concerned about that, so you guys will do that. Let's get 150 points. We'll be good to go and start caking the rest out. So half track, turn to the right and fire away. We'll be able to slap you down. It looks like he's not actually focusing on doing a whole bunch of bombs here. He's pulled in his half track. It's going to be a little bit higher level than ours, so our mortar unit's going to have to be taking on his. Is he going to be attempting to push up with it? This is going to be the question. Looks like he's going to be attempting to do a base rush with his half track, which is going to give our machine gun squad, you know what, you guys stay out inside that building there. It looked like they like teleported back. That was kind of weird. We don't have anything to necessarily take on his units just quite yet here. Our mortar unit's going to be attempting to do what they can to sit here and stop him. They can't technically capture an objective post with the half track, so we're not too concerned about it. As long as we hold down this alpha quadrant, we should be good. And our pillboxes should be able to push him outside of our zone, so I think he's just trying to mess with us right now. Half track's going to be hanging out around there. His engineering squad's going to be attempting to come over here to the alpha zone. Ready to move. I mean, technically our machine gun squad, all they have to do is stand back over here on the alpha quadrant, just push out his engineers. We'll get them inside of our buildings. That way his towers aren't over there shooting us, and we don't have to worry about you. Our half track's going to be focusing on that. He basically parked his unit right on top of our tower, which is going to give our tower a chance to shoot him along with our half track and our mortar unit. Let's see, so we got enough for a tier 2 phase. Half track, you guys start focusing on the flamethrower units. Destroy the enemy. You? What? This is such a weird strategy that this guy is doing. I don't necessarily know what's happening just quite yet. Go for the machine gun units. Go for the half track, actually. Mortar units, you guys are good to go. Half track should be able to push these guys out here in a second. His flamethrower squad is going to be attempting to destroy our tower there, and then they'll be able to push up some. Our ranger squad is going to be attempting to destroy the half track, and then we'll move up and start doing that. He's attempting just to get rid of all of our objective points, it looks like. So we're going to push our half track forward here and get them outside of our zone. Mortar units, start wiping out his machine gun units. Ranger squad, move forward. All right, so let's get everybody into this main objective post here. He's not on a German troop here, so it doesn't necessarily matter if he's actually staying on top of the objective post. We do want to make sure that we're getting our units inside the buildings, though, because he definitely likes to hide inside, just like so. Machine gun units, turn and fire away. Ranger team, you guys know what to do. Let's focus on this engineering squad hiding away inside of our territory. Mortar team, blow up that little building. He's going to attempt to have all of his units hide inside of there, so we're going to have everybody focusing on that. Our towers are going to be repaired here. Machine gun units are going to capture this alpha objective. Then we'll send you guys back to the base to get some health. His engineering squad is going to be attempting to run across the battlefield here. We wiped out his bazooka squad, machine gun squad. Stand on the objective alpha quadrant. Half track. Don't push up too far forward. Read on back to the base here. Mortar units, you guys are doing good. We'll do blue so we can at least attack his anti-tank troops, since it looks like he's definitely going to be attempting to push us outside of our zones for some reason. Ranger teams, you guys good to go? Let's start focusing on the half track. Half track, focus on that. Ranger team, get outside the building, start focusing on him as well. Drop a bomb inside this territory here. He's got a bazooka squad moving inbound here. It is only level 3, and it's going to be running right inside the blast radius here. Let's get the priest tank in here. Priest tank against his half track. Our priest is going to be stronger than his half track, so I'm not too concerned about that. His bazooka squad right inside the area got completely messed up, and then they died. So let's see, Ranger squad, let's get you guys inside. Should we hang outside for a second? Priest tank, take on the machine gun squad. Ranger team, you guys get inside this other building. That way it blocks him from being able to do that. Let's take on his machine gun squad. He's got a flamethrower unit rushing inbound here. Our other machine gun squad, let's get you guys over inside that zone. Ranger squad is going to be taking a little bit of damage since they are going to be next to everybody. Priest tank is going to be working on blowing up that building.
Ready to move.
Ranger 2, you guys just need to sit here and hold on a little bit longer. I really wish that since his unit was like right on top of our guys, we'd be able to at least see priority of what our troops are. Looks like he's still plenty healthy though, so we don't have to worry about him. He's got an engineering squad.
We have occupied the building.
Not sure if he's going to be attempting to capture this crate right in front of us or not, but that'd be a very interesting approach. Priest tank, let's focus on his engineering squad, get them wiped out. Looks like he's going to be going for another building. Half track, let's turn around here. Ranger squad, let's go for this little objective crate here. We got another Ranger squad, so you know, you guys come over here, and then we'll just swap you guys around. That way you guys can get some extra health here. Machine gun units, you guys take the healthy house, but we don't have to worry about you guys too much. Priest tank, let's put you guys forward a little bit. Let's start focusing on his engineering squad. Ranger team, focus on the flamethrowers. Half track, focus on the flamethrowers. Everybody just do what you need to do to kill them. The bomb inside the territory here, so let's do something roughly around there. So our priest is going to be focusing on his engineering squad, which I think is probably going to be a bad idea. So, you know, let's get them focusing on our main units around here. Half track's going to be focusing on his flamethrower squad. Ranger team, get inside this building here. Make sure he doesn't sit here and steal it away from us. Our half track's going to be pushing them outside of our territory. Now we can get the priest to wipe out his little tower here. It is going to be a struggle just to sit here and secure the middle area. Looks like his engineering squad did eventually retreat outside that building there. So let's move our guys around. Half track's still going to be harassing him, so let's upgrade a pillbox real quick just to make sure we fully secure the zone. Ranger team, you guys turn around and don't push up too far forward here. We got our priest hanging out in the back area here. He does have a half track and he has a flamethrower unit. So you know what? We'll pull you guys back. Some mortar units are going to come over here and just steal his house so it quits trying to hide inside of him. You guys need to take on the flamethrower units. Half track, priest take on the half track, and Ranger team, you guys just hang on inside that building just a little bit longer. We're going to wait until he sits there and gets close to destroying you. Ranger team, get on inside that territory there. You guys exit the building, get back to the base and start getting some health. So he's got a flamethrower team parked right on top of our guys there. Our priest tank should be firing at his units here in a second. They'll get wiped out, so we're not too concerned about that. Ranger teams are going to be running around in circles here, wiping out his flamethrower squad. Let's see. Make sure you guys stay inside that territory there. His bazooka squad is going to be attempting to get inside the building. We're not too worried about that though, so we'll just hop inside of there. We got the priest tank, so we'll just focus on you guys. You guys need to stay inside the territory though to make sure you guys fully capture that. We're good to go. Our mortar team is looking a little bit weak down here. Ranger 1 is now fully healed.
Hit him with all you got.
Taking the flamethrower unit. Let's upgrade the pillbox into anti-troops. Blue is going to be to anti-vehicles basically. Ranger team is going to be captured. Either of them will be able to pull you guys back away some. Mortar units are also going to be looking a little bit weak, so we'll slap you down, get to tier 3. That'll get us to the 10 out of 15 phase, in which case we can either get more tanks or we can get to tier 3 tank to sit here and push them outside of our zone. Sherman tank seems to be really overpowered though, so we might actually be relying on those instead of having tier 3 tanks, especially in a match like this where we seem to be holding down the front grounds relatively easily. Alright, so the priest tank, let's move you guys up some, see what we got. So he's got a machine gun unit. We probably could start pushing up some. Ranger team, you guys start focusing on that tower there. He's got a machine gun unit. They're going to be rushing across the battlefield though. So Ranger 1, you guys are actually going to come over here and start focusing on capturing those crates whenever you want to listen. Alright, so half track, turn fight his machine gun units. Ranger team's moving up inbound here. He's pulled out a bazooka squad. He's just placing a whole bunch of troops down, trying to stop our advance. Priest tank, you guys need to take on the bazooka squad here. Alright, so Ranger teams are looking a little bit bloody here. Move you guys forward here. Ranger team, you guys need to retreat back to base. Run! Alright, so he pulled out a Wolverine tank, which is going to give us a little bit of trouble here, so we'll roll in a Sherman tank. Half track, you guys are doing good. We can sit here and keep harassing him. It should at least prevent him from doing too much, but we'll go and pull you guys back away some. Ranger team's going to immediately go for this next objective post here, and they'll start capturing you guys, and we'll bring you guys back to the base. He's pulling up a pillbox that is going to stop our advance just a little bit here. So you know what, the priest, if we could focus on destroying that pillbox or at least damaging it enough to where our units will survive, that'll be a little bit easier for our guys. German tank's going to be moving inbound here. Ranger team, you guys are looking good. Get inside this little weak building. Probably a bad idea, but it'll prevent him from being able to do that to us. Priest tank, focus on the flamethrower unit. German tank's going to be pushing up forward here. His flamethrower squad is going to be doing quite a bit of damage on our tower. So we can't really do too much about that. So we got enough for tier 3 tanks. You know what? Let's roll them out. His Wolverine tank's been upgraded. Our Sherman tank has wiped out his unit. He's going to be attempting to capture his tower back here, which we are going to let him do that. Raider team, you guys are good to go. We basically have fully controlled this area here. Mortar units, you guys are shoot back to the base. You're probably going to die on the run back here, but it's not too big of a deal. Alright, Sherman tank, you know what to do. Wipe out that little tower there. We don't have a priest anymore, which we probably might want to start focusing on. So let's do you. Purge tank, focus on the pillbox. Sherman tank, focus on the tower. We'll just start pushing up forward. Alright, so the Purge tank's going to be making his units retreat away here. Let's just blow up all of his towers here. If there's a tower, we want it destroyed. Ranger team, you guys are going to be leading the front. You guys are focusing on the ground units here. We want all of his towers destroyed in a nice, timely manner. See, we do have enough for technically a couple extra things we wanted to. So, you know what? Let's just drop a bomb over inside that territory there. Tier 3 tank's going to be wiping out that unit here in a second. Ranger squad, you guys get over inside that zone. Ranger 1, you guys are good to go. You'll start capturing that. Sherman tank, blow up this little tower here. Purge tank, blow up that pillbox. He's building another pillbox here, so you know what? Purge tank, take on that first pillbox closer to him, and then we'll start focusing on the rest. Sherman tank's going to be pushing the rest outside the zone here. We're just going to be going for complete domination this time around. Sherman tank, you guys need to move forward here and wipe out that next pillbox. Ranger squad, don't rush up too far forward. So it's going to be the Americans against Americans. He does have the Kong tank, which we don't actually have yet. Looks like it's going to be on the exact same map. So we'll get the machine gun units and we'll push you guys forward.
Okay.
And start capturing that other crate. Let's get us another mortar unit. So you guys are going to move in inbound here and capture this other crate. We'll use our one mortar unit in the back here. It's a little bit of a filler troop. So they're going to at least be capturing these 3 back towers. And they're also going to be swapping out with the mortar units or the machine gun unit whenever they start being engaged in battle. So move guys over to the next quadrant here. Machine gun unit will at least capture about a quarter of the way when they're running across from it. So that's going to make it a little bit easier for us. Let's see here. So mortar units, you guys are doing good. Machine gun units, get to that territory in time. Don't sit here. No, stop attacking and get on that spot. So they'll get outside the blast radius, which worked out for us. Mortar unit's going to be hanging out inside the back area here. He's definitely going to be attempting to sit here and push us outside of that zone. Mortar units, you come over here and see if we can wipe out that rifle squad. We definitely should be able to take care of the rest of these guys. So our 2 mortar units should be able to push out his rifle squads here. So let's just drop a bomb over inside this zone just to help get our guys a little bit stronger around here. He does have a mortar unit, which is going to sit here and give us a little bit of trouble in the very back here, it looks like. Our mortars definitely have good enough range to sit here and wipe out his rifle squad without having to retreat away too far forward. Machine gun units are going to be taking on his rifle squads. Rifle squads are useful, however they are kind of weak compared to the rest of the troops inside the game here. So our mortar unit's going to sit here and do a couple extra damage here, and then you guys are actually going to retreat away. But we want to sit here and make sure we fully capture that post. If I can just keep you on there a little bit longer, there you go, buddy. Run! You guys go that way. Get inside the Alpha Quadrant. Let's pull out a half track. Start focusing on the rifle squad. And let's get a tower down, which should be good to go. He's going to be focused on taking on the rifle team down here. Let's get another bomb. Focus on you. Half track. Get inside the zone. Give us some support. He's going to be running inside the blast radius. His 1 squad gets wiped out. Some mortar units take on his rifle team. Half track's going to be moving him out here to sit here and push him outside the zone. He's ordered a direct strike on top of our machine gun units, and they don't want to sit here and run for some reason. Machine gun units took a little bit of damage here. They managed to prevail. Turn back around and get on that objective post, men. You just need to capture it a little bit longer. His mortar units basically just need to scratch us once, and they're going to sit here and wipe us out. But it looks like they're going to be focusing on our mortar units, so we're good to go. You guys get back to the base, get some health. Slap down some towers around here. Mortar units, you also did good. Get Flalia Sevis. Get everybody around here. Our mortar unit's going to have a very tough battle against his mortar unit, so we'll send you back to the base as well. Half-Track's going to just sort of hang outside in the middle area here. He definitely should be able to take on 1 mortar unit. It looks like these other 2 towers aren't even captured yet. So he tried to do like a very aggressive approach here, and it seems to sort of not work out the best for him. So we're just going to push up some. We know he can't sit here and have a pillbox anywhere inside this left territory here. So we'll just keep you parked like right there. Machine gun units, you guys will move forward here. Let's get you guys inside the building. Mortar units, get across the battlefield here, start capturing that. So basically, we're going to have a half-track stuck here, and he's going to be attempting to use his ground troops to try to push us outside of that zone. And let's use mortar units, and we'll get both of you guys over inside that territory there. Half-track's going to prevent him from being able to capture this post. He does have a pillbox right inside that territory. If our units sat there and followed him too far forward, they'd sit there and get blown up. But, you know, we're going to keep it inside this radius here. You'll see the cone of vision where the half-track can actually fire at. So as long as you just sort of hang out inside the zone here, you should be good to go. Half-track, we need to reverse some, get outside the blast radius. There you go. Move forward here. Get back inside that zone. Mortar unit's going to be capturing that. Machine gun unit's going to be attacking his tower. Half-track, just stay parked over there in the front. Don't sit here and go too far forward, though, because he does have an upgraded pillbox. Mortar units, you guys sit here and start working on blowing up that tower. Ranger team, you guys move out and start working on attacking that tower as well. We'll focus on getting here some tanks here in a second. He does have a mortar unit that's hanging out at the very bottom of the map there. Let's see, so we got one tower done. Mortar units, you guys come over there. He's going to be attempting to drop another bomb on top of our half-track. Let's try to get him outside the blast radius this time around. He doesn't have enough to get a pillbox because he's sitting there and trying to use so many troops against us. Ranger squads finally made it into the area. Half-track's looking a little bit bloody, so you guys are going to need to start doing some work. Let's slap down a tower here. Mortar units, blow up that tower. If it's the last thing you do, half-track, you're going to need to retreat back to the base here. Ranger unit's going to be wiping out this tower here in a second, then they'll be able to start capturing it. I have full faith that you'll be able to survive, man. Ranger team's going to be moving inside this zone. Let's slap down another tower. We'll capture you guys here in a second. Let's see. Slap down, no. Okay. He's just going to be bombing that entire time, so we can't really do anything about that. Mortar units, you guys are doing good. Let's retreat you guys away some. Ranger team's going to be capturing that here in a second. He does have a mortar unit all the way at the bottom here, so you know what? Let's just focus on attacking his mortar units. Our mortar squad's still hanging outside that zone, so his rifle team is going to be capturing you guys. Ranger team is going to be taking some damage from his mortar teams. We could get another half-track here just to start attacking his little mortar units down here at the bottom. It's not too big of a deal. So you know what, machine gun units, you guys come down around that. So we have mortar team, you guys get inside the building here just so we have a little bit safer protection. Ranger team can now back up some. His mortar team's probably going to sit here and wipe out that tower if we place it down just like the last one. So we'll focus on taking out his mortar teams before we push too far forward. He's activated a general strike on top of our machine gun units. Get him outside the blast radius. Everybody's good to go. His mortar units are still under heavy fire here. See, your Ranger squad's taking some severe damage. Half-track's going to need to get inside the zone here. His mortar team's going to be attempting to shoot once. Half-track's going to be getting inside the zone, so we do have enough to get a priest. It looks like he's going to be focusing mostly on ground troops since we have this map secured so tightly, so we'll just focus on using anti-ground troop vehicles. Mortar units, you guys are good to go. Let's start taking on his mortar units. So we get that tower built here in a second. Half-track's going to be moving across the battlefield here. He's going to be placing a bomb on top of our tower. Attempting to wipe that out, so let's upgrade you into anti-troops. Priest is going to be moving inside the zone here, so we'll start focusing on his mortar units. Wipe them out, so our mortar units need to come over here and start capturing you. Ranger team, get over inside the zone. And let's see, where do we actually want to use you? We'll stick you inside that house over there. Priest tank, we'll start using you to take out the pillbox, maybe? So it should be far enough away. Priest tank, we need to move you guys forward here. Mortar units, you guys get out of the blast radius. He dropped a very big bomb on top of us. We definitely don't want to sit here and die from it. Hang out inside the zone. You should be safe. Looks like the priest is far enough away that they're not actually going to be targeted too good. That's good for us. Alright, so we got that. It looks like our units did actually die here. So machine gun units, get back to the base here. You'll start capturing that. Ranger team's made it all the way across the battlefield. Start taking on the pillbox here. Priest is going to be wiping that pillbox out. And I guess let's just slap in a couple pillboxes. He's got another mortar unit. He's going to be attempting to sit here and push us outside of this zone. Ranger team's going to be pushing up forward here. Half-track, let's move up as well. Ranger team.
On the move.
I feel kind of bad because this match is very lopsided, but at the same time, our troops were very close at the start, so I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't paying attention, or I don't know how this battle got so turned. Very odd. Alright, so machine gun units are going to be capturing that priest tank. You know what, let's just go for his main building. He's got the one pillbox that's upgraded.
Destroy the enemy.
We should be outside of the range, maybe not.
Take out the enemy.
Ranger team, focus on that pillbox. Everybody just focus on the pillbox around inside that zone. Get that wiped out, then we'll be good to go. As soon as that one gets destroyed, we know that that's basically the only thing that's going to be stopping us from doing a whole bunch of damage. So priest tank, run! We are sort of maxed out at troop capacity right now, so if we lose the priest tank, you know what, we might just go for a regular tank once we get enough space. Let's see here. Mortar units. You start taking on the pillbox around there. Half track's going to be taking in severe damage here. That one pillbox is taking in a whole bunch of damage. Half track, you turn, fights the rifle team. Are we able to get a bomb close enough to that pillbox? Yes, we are. Nice. Half track's going to be taking on that. Going to be taking in a little bit of damage here. So our Rangers team is going to be attempting to push out that pillbox. Finally taking it outside the zone. Ranger team back away some. So let's get us another priest. Start focusing on the rifle taunts. Ranger 1's going to be attempting to retreat away here, so we'll use that. We're definitely way too close to do like a general bomb strike. Let's see, do we have any other units here? Machine gun squad. You guys start focusing on the Ranger squads. Ranger 1, you guys looking a bit buddy. Let's retreat you guys back to the base here. Priest is going to get across the battlefield, start focusing on the bazooka squads. Ranger 2, you guys are also going to be taking in quite a bit of damage, so we'll retreat you guys away. We do have 2 pillboxes over here in the back area, so we can't really push up too far forward. He has very heavy rifle squads, which is going to attempt to keep us inside the one zone. We might be going against the bot, even though it had 6 numbers, though. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how this match got so... It's a very odd technique, even from the start. Ranger team, move forward. Start doing damage. Priest tank, you'll get over inside this territory here. Start taking on this next objective tower. And by the way, later today, we are going to have a couple new games on the channel. It looked like there's a couple demos coming out for games that are similar to this, and I wanted to see if we actually enjoy them. So let's use you over inside this territory. Ranger team, start taking on the HQ, and get the other Ranger squad over inside the zone. He's got a whole bunch of ground targets. Our priest tank, I don't know why it's circling the building like a shark, but it's going to do its thing. First tank, go for the HQ. Ranger squad's going to be moving inbound here. Machine gun squad. I think your tier 3 tank can just literally be parked over there and it's not really going to do too much. Never actually used advanced warning, so we'll just do that and just see what happens. That basically just fills out the entire map, so there's no more fog of war. Wolverine tank. Might as well get you over inside this territory too and start doing some damage. Looks like our tank should be getting inside the zone here. Yeah, come on, buddy. We need to get across this battlefield. His HQ is going to be taking in some damage here. We are getting close to maximum capacity here, 14 out of 15. Again, squad should be wiping it out here in a second. And we won. Nice. Well, we made it to the next league at least. That's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.